The struggle of low-income families, 5 critical concerns and solutions. Imagine waking up every day knowing that no matter how hard you work, essential needs like healthcare, education, food, housing, and financial security remain out of reach. This is the reality for millions of low-income families around the world. Living on a low income presents numerous challenges that can trap families in a cycle of poverty. Despite the tireless efforts of many, basic needs often remain unattainable. Access to healthcare. Access to healthcare is a fundamental human right, yet millions of low-income individuals face insurmountable barriers. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, people with low income are significantly less likely to receive essential health services. The high cost of consultations, medications, and treatments forces many to forgo necessary care, leading to worsening health conditions and higher long-term costs. For example, a study published in The Lancet highlights that low-income families are more likely to experience chronic diseases due to delayed or absent medical intervention. This disparity not only affects the quality of life, but also perpetuates the cycle of poverty as medical issues hinder their ability to work and earn a stable income. Solutions. Governments and organizations must work towards universal healthcare systems that provide affordable and accessible medical services. Initiatives like sliding scale ease, community health centers, and mobile clinics can bridge the gap for underserved populations. Education. Education is a powerful tool for breaking the poverty cycle. Yet many children from low-income families lack access to quality education. UNESCO reports that financial constraints force millions of children to drop out of school, perpetuating a cycle of poverty and limited opportunities. Children from low-income families often attend underfunded schools with inadequate resources, which affects their educational outcomes. Without proper education, these children face limited career prospects, making it challenging to escape poverty. Solutions. Investing in education is crucial. Governments should prioritize funding for schools in low-income areas, provide scholarships, and create programs that support children's education beyond the classroom. Organizations like UNICEF advocate for policies that ensure all children have access to quality education, regardless of their financial background. Food security. Food security remains a significant concern for low-income families. The Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO) states that millions of people worldwide suffer from food insecurity, with low-income families being disproportionately affected. Limited financial resources often mean that families cannot afford nutritious food, leading to malnutrition and related health problems. A report from the World Food Program (WFP) highlights that food insecurity has long-term effects on children's physical and cognitive development, further entrenching the cycle of poverty. Solutions. To combat food insecurity, governments and non-profits should work together to provide food assistance programs, subsidize healthy foods, and promote community gardens and local food production. Policies that address the root causes of poverty and food insecurity are essential for sustainable change. Adequate housing. Adequate housing is another critical concern for low-income families. According to Unhabitat, over 1 billion people live in slums or inadequate housing conditions. High rental costs and a lack of affordable housing options force many families to live in unsafe and unhealthy environments. Poor housing conditions are linked to numerous health problems, including respiratory issues and mental health disorders. Moreover, the financial strain of high rent leaves little room for other essential expenses, exacerbating poverty. Solutions. Governments should implement policies that increase the availability of affordable housing, provide rental assistance, and ensure that housing conditions meet basic health and safety standards. Community development programs and partnerships with private sectors can also play a role in addressing housing issues. Financial security. Financial insecurity is a pervasive issue for low-income families. Without savings or access to credit, these families are vulnerable to financial shocks such as job loss or medical emergencies. The International Labor Organization (ILO) reports that many low-income workers lack social protection and face precarious employment conditions. This lack of financial stability creates a cycle of debt and economic vulnerability. Access to affordable financial services and education on financial management can significantly impact low-income families' ability to build a secure future. Solutions: providing low-income families with access to affordable credit, savings programs, and financial literacy education is crucial. Policies that support fair wages, job security, and social protection can help build a more stable financial foundation for these families. The challenges faced by low-income families are multifaceted and interlinked. Access to healthcare, education, food security, adequate housing, and financial security are fundamental needs that, when unmet, perpetuate the cycle of poverty. Addressing these issues requires comprehensive policies, targeted programs, and collaborative efforts from governments, organizations, and communities. By understanding and addressing these critical concerns, we can work towards a world where no one has to choose between their health, education, and basic necessities. It's not just about lifting families out of poverty. It's about creating opportunities for a better, more equitable future for all.